Lord forgive me for this trap shit. Sergeant Smack making backflip. Telly Hank with the action. With the vital speaking Spanish. Frank Matthews, how I vanish. Poof. Came back like I'm King Tut. Gold BBS is on a beamer. When Fat Cat was 10 queens up. Ball off the profit, not the re-up. Fly like Puerto Rican Jesus. Uptown like I'm Baby May. Just caught a touchdown from the bay.
And it's a murder streamed online for all to see. An argument on Facebook Live goes from heated to deadly.
It's been nearly 2 months since a local comedian, Terrell Smith, had his life tragically cut short.
Okay, we got action. We got action. Like every nigga was there. Niggas was there fresher than the motherfucker. Fresher than the motherfucker. They had their Jordans on. They were fresher than the motherfucker. Freaknik Part 1, 2, and 3. Goddamn, it was like a trilogy. Goddamn it, a trilogy of nastiness. Swear to God, it don't look like none of y'all took real baths. Swear to God, y'all all look dirtier than the motherfucker. Like, I'd say the Freaknik supposed to be different. Like, why they still look dirty? Like, for real, like, y'all didn't look like y'all didn't put on no bath or no body works. I swear to God. I ain't gonna lie, I swear to God. Y'all, ooh-wee, I swear. What's up, T? Y'all didn't put on no bath or body works. I swear to God. It was like, they just, you know, bro, stand out the way, bro. These motherfuckers, I swear to God. These hoes at the Freaknik and y'all was out there, the niggas out there on that shit, like, come here, girl, come here. Nigga, when you left and got off that bitch, wear some white shorts and dance with the baddest bitch in the club. The baddest bitch, you think the baddest bitch, you'll see your white turn dirty because the bitches don't take baths. Niggas was there, they dance on niggas in black. You had on white and you go to dance on them like, God, yeah, they dirty. Y'all act like y'all didn't know these hoes out here filthy. Swear to God. Like, I'm just keeping it real. Like, y'all looked it bad. Like, quit bending over and your booty got a black strip going up the back. Like, I swear to God, like, don't shake that booty. Go get that motherfucker waxed. For real, bleach, because your ass shouldn't be that black. Like, what the fuck? I see more black.
And we begin in Ypsilanti, where that deadly shooting captured on Facebook Live has left the community stunned. The victim had become somewhat of a local celebrity because of those live feeds.
Yesterday, that all came to an abrupt and tragic end. Sean Lay live with this story tonight with more on what escalated all of this. Sean.
Let's talk about that escalation, Devin. Terrell Smith was on his Facebook Live talking to the camera. He was in a heated exchange with someone who was making comments as he was going live. Minutes later, someone drove right up to his house in Ypsilanti. More than 30 shots were fired. Facebook flooded with sadness, heartache, and tributes today for this man, Terrell Smith of Ypsilanti, a local Facebook celebrity. Smith was also known for his brutally honest Facebook Live appearances called Rell's Corner. Tuesday, Smith took to Facebook Live for another edition, at first expressing his loyalty to Ypsilanti.
What make y'all think, because y'all moved that y'all better than Ipsy? Y'all ain't better than Ipsy, y'all product of Ipsy.
Then Smith exchanging words with someone who was commenting on his Facebook Live and making threats.
Now you on Facebook, I'm riding around with 60 shots. I don't ride around with 100 shots, bro.
Thousands were watching and were horrified by what happened next. Smith sees a car approach and sees someone get out.
Okay, we got action. We got action.
Smith was shot and killed. The shooting is not seen on camera, but we will warn you, just the sound of the gun violence is disturbing enough. We will only play a moment of the 30 rapid-fire shots. A neighbor can be heard frantically calling 911.
Somebody been shot.
The horrifying video seen 37,000 times before Facebook was alerted and took it down. And tonight, Facebook says when awful things like this occur on a Facebook Live, they do try to take it off Facebook as quickly as possible. Again, that video is no longer seen on Facebook. The person firing those shots still out there tonight. Kimberly, Devin.
Boy. So where does this investigation stand now, Sean?
Like I say, a suspect not in custody as of yet. The Washtenaw County Sheriff's Office is investigating, and they are working with that video to try to make the connection of who shot Mr. Smith.
Yeah, we will stay
I'm
on
hurt,
it. All right, Sean.
I'm confused, but I'm not angry because they know not what they do. They're kids.
Investigators have identified and taken several people into custody for their part in this crime. But the search continues for this man, 19-year-old Corian Brown, who has been identified as the murder suspect. Terrell's mom says she knows Corian and his family.
I know the whole family. They know me. We know their history. They know our history.
The U.S. Marshals tell Fox 2 that they have ramped up their search for Brown. It's believed that the fatal shots were fired over an argument that took place over Facebook. That's when Brown allegedly went to Terrell's house and shot and killed the victim as he was using Facebook Live. Terrell's mom says not everyone found the humor in her son's comedy routine, which was sometimes filled with insults. But she says Brown and his family also used insults to attack Terrell and his family.
I'm going to tell you, I love my son. He's gone. But a lot of times I would tell him, Terrell, don't argue with these people. They didn't take it like he took it. So it cost him his life.
The U.S. Marshals-led Detroit Fugitive Apprehension Team is offering a reward of up to $1,500 for information that directly leads to Brown's arrest. For details on how to submit a tip to investigators, go to fox2detroit.com.
I would tell Corey I feel bad for him. I'm sorry they had to come to this, but he have to pay for my son's murder.
In Southfield, Ingrid Kelly, Fox.
Yeah. We back. The Shades Popalot. Mob, gang. We on our way to the great state of Michigan with it. Ypsilanti Township to be exact. But it has come to my understanding that the locals call it Ypsi. So if we got anybody from Ypsi tuned in, y'all get in the comment box, y'all flooded. We're about to explain to the world how wild it gets around here. Now, today I'm going to be telling you the story of a local guy from Ypsilanti that would use social media to gain a certain level of fame, although be it at the expense of others. But unfortunately, that same platform that would gain him notoriety would also be the cause of his demise. Now, the person that I'm talking about is going to be a gentleman by the name of Terrell Smith. After hearing the story of Terrell Smith for yourself, I'm sure a lot of you will understand why I took it upon myself to name him Clout Chase. And for those of you who don't understand why, to get a full understanding, you don't have to do anything more than navigate to Google and search Clout Chaser definition. And I'm going to take my time to read off just one of them. Now, referencing dictionary.com, they would go on to say that a clout chaser is a critical term for a person who is thought to be intent on attaining fame, especially ones who try to do so in ways that are considered desperate, such as leveraging their proximity to famous people or doing things considered foolish, degrading, or dangerous. Though some people would say that what Terrell Smith was doing wasn't foolish or he wasn't degrading himself, but I'm sure a lot of you would go on to say that it was very, very dangerous. Now, I felt that it was very important to do this episode because in this day and age that we live in and the access to social media that people have, everybody tuned in probably have a Terrell Smith on their Facebook or Instagram. Now, Terrell Smith, who would hold a local live segment on his Facebook titled Rel's Corner, would essentially use that platform to roast anybody in the city of Ypsilanti that he felt like. Now, if you live in a small town or your Facebook is only your family and your friends, just to give you an example, Terrell Smith would be somewhat like the internet personality Charleston White, but on a smaller scale. Now, if y'all guys are familiar with Charleston White and a lot of the clown behavior that he finds himself associated with, you wouldn't be able to help but to see the run-ins that he would get in with the people that he chose to speak on. So just imagine if that same thing was going on, but within a smaller city. And that's exactly what Terrell Smith was doing. And based on my research, he had been doing it for some time, but it would all land on his doorstep right outside his family home on June 28th of 2022 at right around noon on the 1000th block of Nash Avenue in Ypsilanti Township, where during one of his many live broadcasts, he would begin going back and forth with someone over some statements that he would make while doing his Facebook Live. Now, during that back and forth, the person would take it upon their self to let Terrell Smith that they were riding around with 60 shots, where Terrell Smith would reply he didn't care if they were riding around with 100 shots, pretty much saying he was essentially going to move how he was going to move. And it wouldn't be too much longer from those last comments to where Terrell Smith would see a car pulling up stating that we have action. And right as his face goes out of the camera for the live, you would hear a volley of shots in the background. And when authorities would arrive, it would be upwards of 30 shots fired at that crime scene. And yep, just like y'all expected, with these new crimes that people commit online, it wouldn't be long before police would arrest 5 suspects, 2 females and 3 males, and charge them all with conspiracy to commit open murder, where they all would be held on $1 million bail. And the age range of the suspects arrested would be from 18 to 41 years old. And this is one of them situations where nobody really wins, as Terrell Smith's mom would explain how close she knew the murder suspect and his family. But it's no way I can do this segment without saying how much this reminds me of the classic Dave Chappelle skit, When Keeping It Real Goes Wrong. And I honestly, wholeheartedly believe this about both sides, because Terrell Smith, while broadcasting live and pretty much putting the business of the city out there, he had to expect something like this eventually. And my main thought is why he wasn't strapped up ready for it. And the same thing for Corian Brown, the teenager that authorities deemed to be the trigger man, because you can't kill somebody and comment that you're riding around with 60 shots on Facebook Live. It's just bizarre to me, the day and age and the time that we living in, that people would use social media to essentially trap themselves. But I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all make sure y'all hit the red subscribe button right under this video so y'all know when this real trill spill shit is dropping. Y'all get in the comment box. Y'all let me know where we need to go, what stories we need to talk about, what gangsters we miss, and definitely y'all thoughts on this story, and if y'all have these kind of people on y'all Facebook. Shit, who I think I'm fooling in this day and age of clout chasing. It's probably some of y'all tuned in, but that's y'all business. Y'all make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, Twitter, POP_A_LOT. And we gonna be back with the street happenings ASAP. MOBB